born, all my forefathers and all of them, we came from the country of Holland and Belgium, and they came down to Africa and settled in South Africa. And so the rest of my family were all born there. I was born there, and my family's still living there. So I'm the only one that immigrated to the United States because I met my husband overseas, and we came to study together in America. And then that's how I began my immigration process, okay? Sometimes when people get married, they think they're just going to automatically become a citizen of the United States, but it doesn't work like that. So lots of times people from other countries, just to get into the United States, because it's such a great country to live in, because you guys have so many privileges, there are so many things that other countries do not have. People try to come into this country by getting married. They don't even really want to marry somebody, just get married to get into this country. So that is not good. That is not good. But also, the way I married my husband, we got married a year after I moved to the United States. When I came in, when the plane landed and we came through, I haven't seen you yet. When the plane landed and I walked off the plane, there's a place where you go through the immigration. Lloyd? So there's a spot that you get on, you get in a line, and there's a spot that you go through when you come through it from another country into the United States. In every airport of the United States where other countries fly into, there's a line that you go through, and you get a stamp for 30 days to be able to stay in the United States. Okay?
How many days?
30 days. Okay? So that's very important. So 30 days is what the United States gives you to come and explore the United States or visit family. You know, in the case of my mom, when she comes to visit, she actually gets more time now. She can get up to 90 days now when she comes to visit our family. So anyway, so while I was in the line to get my 30-day stamp, someone pulled me out and took me straight to the immigration office.
Oh, my Lord.
Which was an incredible blessing.
Oh, that was good.
Yes, they took me out to go straight to the immigration office because what my plan was to be a prospective student. And for that, you need a prospective student visa. That means you want to come study in the United States. So that means you have to have a different kind of visa. The other is a visitor's visa. So then you get a prospective student visa to be able to go and study at a university or a college in the United States for up to 4 years. And then the process starts. There's so much paperwork. There's so many fees. My whole immigration process, we just talked about it this morning, was about $2,000.
Wow.
Okay? That is the legal way of doing it. Okay, coming into this country. There are legal ways that people can come and join this country, but you have to jump the hoop. You have to fill out the paperwork. You have to be respectful of America's laws, because you, as a person that's born in another country, would like to come and live in this country. So are you going to respect their laws so that you would be able to come in? That's what we need to
you were
do,
born
right?
in this country, right? Yeah. But her parents weren't. So
Yeah.
She was born.
So anyway, so that's how the process works. You fill in a lot of paperwork, you pay a lot of money, and you have to wait for months and months and months. So when the first thing that you do after there's different kinds of visas. You can work if you want to work. You have to apply for a work permit. Okay, a work permit gives you the privilege to work in this country, right? And then after that, you can apply for a green card. Who's heard of a green card before? Anybody? I have my green card here. I want you to look at it. My old green card. This is actually my U.S. citizenship and immigration certificate when I got that. This is a green card. Okay, have you guys ever heard of anybody talking about aliens? Have you heard of that? Well, not aliens as in out there. Sometimes people talk about aliens as people. I was called an alien before I became a citizen of the United States, okay? When you have a green card, when you get your green card, you become a permanent resident.
It's not even green, is it?
It's not even green. It's a little green, but yeah. I also thought when I was going to get it, it was going to be all green. You know, the green card, this little card right here, is a very, very, very wanted thing for many people that want to come into this country, okay? It costs a lot of money, and you just have to stay with the process. And you know, I had to work to get the money to be able to apply for this and finally get this card in the mail. I also had to go through an interview process with the people at the Immigration Naturalization Service for them to see if my intentions are good and if I would be able to stay and live in this country.
So,
okay?
like Thomaston wouldn't have one of those offices?
No. I went to Atlanta for that process. There's an office in Atlanta, and then I also had to go to Washington, D.C. one time to the embassy there as well. Yes, so this is a green card. Now you guys know. I'll send it around if you want to look at it.
I'll walk it around.
Okay. And you have it for a period of time until you decide that you want to apply. After 5 years that you have the green card, you can apply to become a citizen of this country. That means an immigrant.
It's 5 years.
Yes, it was 5 years for me. I don't know if it's changed by now.
But you were
But it
here a
was
lot
5
longer than that.
Yeah, I was here. Let's see. My process started in 1998. I only became a citizen in 2014.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, it's a long, long, long process, yes. Because there are so many people. So it takes time, all right? So let me show you this real quick. Those of you who have not seen a passport, this is a South African passport. This is an American passport. So passports get you from one country into another country. This is a temporary pass into another country, right? So anytime you want to go to another country, this is what you're going to need. They're going to stamp your passports, okay?
Just like
But
if you're
this
going
is-
to cruise to another country.
Yes,
You
some
have
of
to
you
have a
have been on your
passport.
cruises. You've always had to have your passports,
But
right?
they're not going to let you back on the ship if you don't have it.
That's right. So passports are very important to be able to change from countries, but they do not give you the right to live in that country, okay? The only thing that gives you the right to live and stay in a country, or in this country, is this certificate. And this is my U.S. citizenship certificate that I
Awesome.
received.
Very
Let me see,
good.
it was 2013, July 2013, when I went
And
through
then
the
they have your
process.
picture
Yes.
there too. So
Mhm.
they can identify that that's you and not somebody else.
Yes, they give. Sure. We have our picture on here. What else do you think they do? Something else that's very, very important besides our picture. They also take side photos. They take the profile, a picture of your profile, because that's important to have people's profile pictures as well. That's how they can identify many people. All right? So what is the other thing you think they do?
Fingerprint.
Yes, fingerprints. They take so many fingerprints, because what is our fingerprints?
Your identity.
It is our part of our identity. It's such a important part of our identity, because nobody else has the same fingerprint, right? So that's how they can identify us. Let me see.
You know,
what
we had to
else.
be fingerprinted when we were hired here.
Yes.
Yes.
That's okay.
You get your driver license too.
Yep.
Do that.
This is just a little pamphlet that you can look at. Welcome to the United States. It's a guide for new immigrants. That's just what they give to you on the
Y'all can
day
see it.
of your swearing in. Okay, so let me tell you real quick about the day that I got sworn in. Alright, so this is the certificate certificate I got at the very end, but we were in a big room in Atlanta at the office there, at the immigration office. And there were people from all over the world standing in this one room. And do you
Did
remember?
you know them?
No, no.
Okay.
Do you remember last week when the president became president and he was sworn in front of everyone?
Yes, we saw it.
Yes, okay. Very important part of this country and history. I was so thankful to be part of that. So that's kind of what the same atmosphere in that same room. They have the American flag. They have other countries' flags too, but the American flag is the most important one, right? Mm-hmm. In that room. So all the people, you see people from all kinds of different backgrounds and cultures and countries in that room. So we all stand up. After we have done a test, I forgot to tell you about that. We also do an immigration test, and I
Kinda
will
like
read
the
you.
one we did in class, right?
Did you guys do a test? Did
We
you
did
do
the citizenship test?
Yeah,
Well,
did you do
I
it?
don't know if it was in as detailed as yours. You probably know a lot more.
It was 100 questions that we had to study, and they can ask you up to 10 questions out of those 100 questions. I was only asked 3 questions because I was already able to speak English clearly, and so they just asked me to write something in English. It was 3 very, very easy questions, okay? Let's see. So after I did the test, you have to get at least 6 out of 10 answers right, okay, for you to be able to move forward with your process.
So it's not 7. Okay.
Yeah, it was 6. You guys learned 7. Maybe it's changed.
No, we don't know. We don't know.
It was 6 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
So after you do the test, after your interview, you all go into this room and we all stand there.